Hey, it's Jeff Tamburello with the Southwest Florida REIA here to talk about the May 2019 Lee County, Florida Foreclosure Trend Report. We had 101 mortgage-related list pendants, up from the previous month and previous year. 40s by percentage is a pretty big jump, 40%, but within the scheme of things, it's not that much. With that said, I'm actually paying a little more attention to this trend now. Certificates of title, 56 conveyed, pretty much in the channel. Here's a chart showing the deeds transferred last cycle to where we are now. List pendants, starting to see this little dip here after the hurricane, and it's starting to come up. This is from the peak of the last cycle. Showing from 2013, this is where the market really normalized. I'm not really going to pay too much attention. Once we break 200, this kind of becomes significant again. And then this shows since 15. You had a sharp drop because of the hurricane. They stopped filing for 90 days. They're slowly working it back up. So it's definitely worth watching. But if you look last May, it's a very similar pattern from March, April, May. And I think that has a lot to do with banking and quarters and all that. So it's more of a... One thing I noticed in the peak of the foreclosure trend was at how the end of a quarter they would really ramp it up. Top 10 filers, Wells Fargo was number 1, but that was only 13. Certificates of title, Fannie Mae is still going to be the primary driver. With that said, they didn't get a whole lot. Non-bank entities, everybody bought one. The trend is up from the last few months. The market's resuming foreclosure filings from the hiatus of the hurricane. Should the upward trend, I said 200 in the video. When I did the report, I did 300. Somewhere in that range, then you really want to start paying attention. And I don't think 200 to 300 foreclosure filings would mean much. You would probably convey about 150 in 8 to 9 months. And an extra 100 REOs would be gone in the MLS in a second if they were priced right. The trend has recovered from the aftermath of Hurricane Irma's disruption on the market. The current trend of the distress cycle not being a primary driver will continue, and Bertrand versus U.S. Bank has still not caused a significant increase. We've got a great luncheon coming up in a couple days at the Three Fishermen Seafood Restaurant. Our topic is going to be cash flow in today's market, a mastermind session. The presenter is Mike Lyons and myself. It's more of going to be an open room. We're also going to discuss the APOD, which is a spreadsheet that everybody gets. So when you join the REIA, a lot of guys have had some questions, so we're going to kind of talk about what numbers to put in the APOD, and then we're going to talk about what's actually available in today's market. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me an email or just give the REIA a call. Thanks.